Hey there, and welcome back to Curse Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. This is an interesting challenge in that a large number of people tried it. The person who submitted it, who created this challenge, lost it early on, created the challenge, it went to the front page, and then they replayed it a few times and lost every time they played it. It looks like eventually someone did get a win, but just looking at the score here, I'm pretty confident this is a Seraph kill that didn't have enough shards to go to the Divinity. I'm pretty sure you can't score under 40k with a Divinity kill, right? I mean, you'd have to, maybe if you took 50% life in every combat, but I think you would just lose at that stage. I'm not sure. I'm pretty confident this is a Seraph kill, though, and is not a full deal. So, interesting. I don't have any context for what about this run was difficult, other than that they lost repeatedly. I think people have wizened up a little bit when submitting these, and they simply look and go, okay, I'm not going to tell you anything. Hopefully you can figure it out. Honestly, that's totally fine. I have no problem going into these completely blind, but remember, this is supposed to be an educational series, so little bits of information that simply indicate where you struggled might help. Things like the early game is bad or the late game is bad. Stuff like that. It doesn't spoil the run. All it really tells me is how do I provide insight in the run and how I solve that area that you struggled. Either way, it's cool. I'm going to play this all the same and have no issues. And, well, maybe I have issues. Who knows? Maybe this sucks. But I will try my best and explain all the things. So, regardless, let's briefly look at this. We have Shardtail Queen with Fracture. Honestly, just from a champion and clan combo perspective, this looks excellent. I think Queen's Implings are phenomenal when you have the Queen for obvious reasons. She either throws them or they play nice with her other paths. They do something, they go away. I think if you're going to talk about Queen's Impling in general, having the Queen to do it is the best way of doing so. And we have fractures, pings, really early, very strong pings that can even kill bosses. So I feel pretty good about this. This will be a fairly large run in terms of space, but we do have access to Hidden Passage and Tiresome Climb, which maybe lets us do some overstack nonsense. We'll just have to see what we're shown and play into it. So, cool. I can immediately tell you I feel pretty good about the clan combo at least. It's not doomed from that perspective. Otherwise, if you are joining us for the first time, let me vaguely explain what's going on here. We are playing runs submitted by yourselves, the users, the viewers of my series. Basically, if you're playing the game at Covenant 25 with no mutators and you run into some challenge that you're just not sure how to solve it, for one reason or another, you can submit it to me. I will run it for you on the channel and hopefully provide a lot of exposition on why I choose the decisions I choose and how do I win the run. Hopefully I win the run. And yeah, we're currently on a pretty solid win streak here. We're 21 on the series, which is very exciting. Our previous run was very silly. We had Echo Right. We were cycling Wurmkin's Tome and had a bunch of armor generation from a double stacked shelter. Echo Right was attacking 5+ times a turn with 99999 armor, thanks to a wicked Nexus Spike I picked up, which fused Wurmkin's Tome with Reinforce. There was also an Endless Rage Imp. This run was excellent. It was a little shaky at points, but ultimately got where we needed it to go. I think our early game was the shakiest, but regardless, I think we made the right decisions, and it really came down to my decisions in the early game and as to how I won that run. So pretty cool. But I think that's everything I have to say. Not much else to add. I want to keep these intros at a sane duration. So I'll go ahead and jump in. As always, though, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's go see what Queen's got in store for us today. All right. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm having an acceptable one. It is a continuation of a previous day that was pretty bad, but I've already recorded one Monster Train episode tonight, so I'm feeling good about recording number 2. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We are Exile Hellhorned with default Wurmkin, a solid clan combo. It's interesting, I think the opposite clan combo is terrible, right? If you have this exact same clan combo, but Chief instead of Queen, I think that is a very bad clan combo, whereas this one feels good. It's funny how that happens, right? Anyway, we are facing down Plating Seal Daedalus, this is Spell Shield, Arcus, and Chase Seraph, Hidden Passage, and Tiresome Climb both in my start. Wow, I want to overstack a floor. And Bounding Echoes. This feels like deja vu. Give me 10 seconds to make sure I'm not recording an episode I already have recorded in the past. I've done this once before by accident, right? Where someone submitted something twice. Oh, geez. There's no way I could find out. All right, well, I'm going to run this, and hopefully it's not a repeat. If it is, someone tell me. All right. We have Bounding Echoes, Hidden Passage, and Tiresome Climb. It's really good. What is my memory of this? I feel like I'm getting deja vu. If I see a drop cage, I don't know. Okay, anyway, we're going to pretend this is just fresh. I think I'm getting deja vu, which means that I may have played this before. Someone let me know if that has happened. I didn't see it in my brief look through my history. But anyway, let's move on. Yeah, drop cage. Starting drop cage here. With Hidden Passage and Tiresome Climb. Oh, I know why this seems familiar. I had a modded run with Wurmkin that hit the drop cage with Portal Master and Hidden Passage. Okay. I mean, this start with Iron Drop Cage is insane. Just, I can't quantify exactly how strong this is. I mean, it's a 4 days Tiresome Climb. It's 2 days Hidden Passages. These are incredible hits. Wow. And we get Imperialist, which is the perfect choice here. Okay, we're cruising. I'm extremely strong right now. Yeah, I'll take money. I'm outrageously powerful. Mark of Invasion. This is an interesting one because I reasonably could see you taking a ton of damage for this. I actually skipped this trial here. It could send the queen, right? I think I would play bottom floor and just leak a ton of damage. There's no reason to take this damage right now. I think it's fine. I took the money at the beginning. I can afford stuff. So, cool. Now I could just ascend this unit up. Right? I sure could. Or I could ascend my queen to save on Ember Drain, which I think is better here. Yeah. Cool, actually. We take the Bounding Echoes. I want to ascend the tank in front. I play the Queen's Impling, which gets yeeted. It goes up with 1 days, does 0. I'm going to take the money now. Good. Thank you, Drop Cage. Very cool. Sweet. I honestly do the same thing again. I ascend the tank. I throw an imp. It gets sent. Exact same thing. Awesome. Cool. I then put tons of Reap into the boss here. Cool. Very cool. Let's see. I will do imp. Now, the question then becomes, what's more value? 8 by 5, an extra 2 here. I think it's just worth wait. It's worth 16 to put that in the front. Fine. I just ascend the boss. It's strange, but I take 0 from it. There's no reason to think that hard otherwise. Okay. What a weird combat. Ah, yes. Excellent units. Welder Helper with Imperialist, very strong. We click it. Yeah, real good. Fledgling Imp is good, but it's pretty likely I want to overstack a floor on this run somehow. Welder Helper is excellent here. Proclamation with an infusion, strong. Yeah, I think that's good. Echo Transfer could be excellent here as well. It's really hard to say. There are a lot of different things I could draft here, but I think it's just Proclamation. This is a really good punch, which I value right now. I'm going to go to the left because there are multiple things I could see in this Merchant of Steel of value, showing me a multi-strike. And showing me a Keeper of Echoes. Well, I'm clicking Keeper of Echoes. I'm putting the multi-strike in him right away. I'm going to reroll for a plus 25 or something. Hell yeah. Awesome. Fully upgraded unit. Really powerful. I want to dupe him or find an infusion. I don't need this money in the middle. It's kind of crazy. 4 people died on this ring. I'm trying to imagine how that happens, right? Okay, if they show me Steelworker in this banner, we're going mad with power. I take the dupe on ring 4 and hope that I have some good infusion either from Talos or this Hellhorned banner. Yeah, cool. I mean, I feel really powerful here. Very cool. I didn't see an Endless. Yeah, if there were an Endless here, that would be crazy. Actually, I should probably click the money. If I see Endless at this Merchant of Steel, it's big value. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go to 20 here. It's okay. Cool. Double money at big value. Spikes. Spikes is potentially problematic. I get to play the Queen on a lower floor here. Keeper will do okay up top. Or wherever I put him. The problem with spikes is ascending enemies to the pyre is not really a solution anymore. I think I don't need this, right? I get enough money from this to reroll the shop, which is really all I care about. Yeah, we're going to chill on the spikes here and save our pyre health. That's a rough upgrade on turn 1, huh? Sure is. I wish to play Keeper up top, of course. I need to get Fracture into the boss, or rather the, what is his name, the foot soldier. And I'm going to put Queen up top too. There's no reason to separate them at this point. Let's see, Queen Zimpling, Proclamation, Queen Zimpling middle, we get the money. Cool. Value. I will play the Welder Helper up top. I will ascend the tank here. And I will do enough to kill him. Cool. Seems good. I will absolutely... I need to spend 1 fracture on the middle foot soldier, but I'm going to inspire up top and play a Queen Zimpling up top. Yeah. It's cool. I need to actually get stats here. Sweet. Bounding Echoes and 4 days the boss here. And then we get it. Sure. We don't do a lot of damage here. The days is value, regardless. We almost kill ourselves on spikes, but we get through it, take nothing. Cool. I need Inspire triggers. 0 cost Fortify. That's one of them. That is a really good hit here, yes. Shelter. It's a really good hit here. I'll click it. It's inspired. Yeah, I already have 2 Bounding Echoes, so I'm not that worried about this. Yep, cool. Purple cards. Purple cards, good. I go to the right. Show me Endless, and I think the run is over at this stage. Yeah, cool, actually. Endless, Welder Helper, value. What's in the Hellhorn banner? Armor 30, Rail Beater. These aren't really what I want here. I don't need these dudes. I think I could take Horned Warrior for a power play here, but I think with the Endless Welder Helper, we're just chilling. I don't need these cards. Yeah, we skip them. I will click the Horde in the middle. I feel strong. Whoa. Whoa, what is happening on this run? It's so powerful. How did people lose? Look at this. Look at this Horde. Advanced Prototype, Queen's Tail, Railhammer. Want it to be Queen. I want both of Queen's Tail and Railhammer is so incredible. I think what's actually stronger here? This is a difficult decision because this Railhammer is insane. Just out of control strong here. But at the same time, Queen's Tail is a draw and energy. It makes this Welder Helper free, which is pretty huge. It's pretty huge. It accelerates me through my deck so fast. I'm gonna go out on a limb and tell you that armor is not the most important thing. If I get to the point where I have a Steelworker infusion on Keeper and I ascend 4 of them on a floor, the truth is 20 armor a turn, what is it, 36? I mean, that's a lot. It's a large number of increases here, but it's so difficult. I think it is Queen's Tail. It is a really strong draw relic in this early game, mid game, late game. It solves a question of Ember here. I'm gonna take Queen's Tail there. That is a very difficult decision. If I re-roll this shop, what do? I'm basically looking for a plus 25 or something for the imp, but I don't care that much. Caverns. Penitent Remains. Funny. Ember Stasis. Ember Stasis. It's interesting. This is not a bad card. Not a bad setup to take right now. I should click the Ember Stasis here. I don't know. You could see the world where there's the Abandoned Stave later or something. And at worst, I just send these Calcified Embers early game and we kill an enemy with it. Sure. I'm really strong. I want to dupe Keeper and then pivot all the way to Steel Shops. I mean to, what's the word I'm looking for? Magic Shops. I feel really strong. 3 people died on Daedalus here. I can't imagine how. This is a very powerful run. I give up an Inspire trigger here. Save Ember Drain. I don't care though, is the thing about the Ember Drain. I actually want to do this. Yeah, cool. Because it draws a card. I think it's value. It's worth it. Cool. Bounding Echoes first. I wish to what? I want to move the tank off that floor. And then I want to do something to the tank. Cool. It goes up, that's fine. It takes 20. Thank you, Drop Cage. No problems. We play Fortify here. Man, I wish I could have taken all of these things, but it's just fine. Alright, so I actually save a ton of damage by playing this Queen Zipling, huh? Sure do. That's good. Very good. I blast the middle floor, cleaning that floor up a bunch. Cool, and then I just take infusions at this stage. And what? Play Queen Zimplings out because I don't need them? Sure. Cool. Sounds good to me. We just do a lot of work here with the infusions. Does not really matter. I just ascend this man now. It's fine. I don't want to take the 5. Sure. Cool. We just kind of play cards until they show me the Welder Helper of Destiny, which is a power play. Ooh boy. is it a power play? Cool. Cool, this is going to be strong for now, is my strategy. If I just calcified embers up here, we're good. Yeah, cool. It also cleans that out, which is nice. Fun. I get to do it again. Do it on middle here, sure. Fine, we're strong. Yep, we get through it. All I need to do is play that Welder Helper a few more times. We're good. I don't have a lot of damage here, but it's enough to get through it. Okay. Eternal Kinstone is a purple card that gives 2 purples. Symphony of a Soul is also just infinite armor. We could Thunderdome here, and Perfect Insanity is potentially playable, but I'm going to take the 2x purple card, Eternal Kinstone here. That is a power play. I see no great infusions on this run, huh? I could dupe Self-Infuse here. Where are the rest of my dupes? Okay, so one is on ring 4. I must go there. The next one's on ring 7 and ring 8. So I really want to have 2 things here. I could take Etch +5. It's not terrible, I suppose. I will be doing, what, 1, 2, 3 etches at least. Or I could take the Kinhost Carapace, or I could take this Branded Warrior. Branded Warrior is kind of an interesting one, actually, right? You put it in. I put multiples of these on the floor. They scale each other. Actually, I think it is Branded Warrior. I don't mind this into Seraph because I'll have, what, 4 of them on the floor? Yeah, actually, I think this is fine, right? Anything that gets killed goes out of control. And I have the queen on a lower floor sending it, cleaning up waves. Yeah, cool. It's fine. Heavies will go up. Non-heavies will get killed. Yeah, Branded Warrior. I will play that into Chased here, which is fun. So with that in mind, I don't need space because I have the triple ascends here. Draw is good. I don't need Ember right now, which is a really big reason why I took the Queen's Tail. I'll just take draw. Cool. Hit my cards faster. I like that. I go to the right. Fire remains. We remove 2 Train Stewards here because they are bad. I do the infusion. Yep. Infusion away. And then I dupe him, and I disrespect this combat. But we're strong because of this. I take Imperialist 2. We are powerful. I respect everything else. I'd love that -2 because, yeah, tiresome climb, cool. But I cannot do that now. Already at 105 shards with all the dupes, so yeah, we move on. Okay. Multi-strike. We're strong, but we're not strong enough to disrespect here, so we turn that off, and we move on. Cool. Bounding Echoes. Good upgrade, actually. I was hoping it was not the back upgrade here. So I do Queen middle. Keeper top. And I ping out the back dude on bottom. Cool. We do Bounding Echoes. I play Queen Zimpling middle. Redraw. Good. Lets me play the other keeper up top. Cool. Value. Right. I ascend the Quill Marksman here. He's dead no matter what. I take an infusion here. Do I? If I ascend in front, I take 14. If he goes up as is, I take... what? It's what, 78 right now. I'm taking 21. I should actually just ascend this man, right? Yeah, I take that 14. I accept it. He was big and scary, and that's fine. This also gives a slay up there, which is good. Cool, we see the important unit. We like that. I play a Queen Zimpling up top to tank this hit. And then I play the Proclamation here. Up top. Cool. I play an extra Queen Zimpling middle. Good. They're gonna get slays. Very fun. Queen Zimpling. Top floor, I'm interested in the Queen Zimpling, which gets double kills here. Very cool. Ping, 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 ping. Good. I want to play a Queen Zimpling middle. It's good. I want to ascend the 30 damage dude. It won't die here, but that's okay because it dies next turn. Yeah. Yeah, it's a free kill on that dude. And the nice thing about that is it guarantees I get another slay up top, which I greatly like. I keep playing Welder Helper middle. A really good shelter up top, huh? I need to throw one imp. Pretty good floor, huh? This is going to escalate when I have more of them that I can ascend up, which is really the purpose of everything here. We have, what, 65 life middle? I'll have another 20. I can put it in front, potentially. We'll throw one imp, which is really what matters here. Yeah. Really, that's what matters. We throw an imp. Cool. I can actually ascend the boss here. Yeah, never mind. Changed everything about my mind here. We're fine. It's fine. Good job. Go team. Cool. That was the scariest combat at 75 shards. We're way ahead of the curve there. March's Shields is purple. It's good armor. I like that. We like that card. It lets me rearrange my keepers. Yeah, we click that. Good. Soul Crushing Guilt. Also purple. Also very good. I click this. Cool. Good drafts. Good drafts. I want removals. I don't really need upgrades on units right now. So I go to the right. Money. I can afford a relic if they show me a good one. I'm going to kick Train Stewards here. They're still bad. I guess we should look at the temple. Show me a -2, which is good. Refracting lens, huh? That's value. I do like me a refracting lens. I think I should take this -2 into Tiresome Climb, because if by some miracle I see a holdover, it's a W. Yeah. 90, still a little concerning. I could put that intrinsic and just go to 100 on ring 5, but let's not disrespect. Improved Firebox is kind of a good pick on turn 1. I'm going to re-roll this, actually. Vapor Funnel is interesting to me. I think I buy removals. But into what is the question? It's actually hard to remove cards here. Huh. Yeah, all my cards are pretty good, as it seems. I think I chill on this. I do want to remove cards. I'm at 28. I want only purple cards. Technically 27 once I play this last Calcified Embers. All my cards are really good. And 6 of them replace themselves. I don't buy removals right now, I don't think. I could take Boon to the Blacksmith, which is good, admittedly. That takes me to, what, 120? I get 75 here. There is money on this side. Boon of the Blacksmith is pretty nice because I am ascending crap to the pyre. Right? It's true. I should click this. I think this is enough value. Yeah, alright, good. Go team. Let's move on. Alright, Crystal Cloak. You're a concern, but it's fine. I can freely click Spell Shield. I have nothing that is spell shielded. Okay, I should be able to avoid death here via Daze. Cool, actually. We play Queen Middle again. Welder Helper on turn 1 is excellent. I play Branded Warrior Keeper up top, and I will put the Eternal Kinstone up there, I think. Cool. My next turn is basically spoken for. It is Bounding Echoes, Imp, Keeper up top. Cool. And then I ascend. What? I think I could ascend a unit to get a Slay up top, but I think I actually ascend the Clip Defender on bottom. Because it gives another kill next turn. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. We get a kill next turn, but it also denies a lot of value on this overcharged tank that got upgraded. Which, of course, is a concern, right? Right. Could save 10 here. Throw another Imp. It's pretty good. I do want to infuse up top. It's strong. That's good. That March of Shields is worth it for sure. What's more valuable? The infusion up top, which is really good, or it's never the Imp up top, or do I take the extra 30 here into the back? It's kind of an interesting universe here. What do I value more? Probably the 30 into this overcharge tank. I think that's a scarier situation here. Save some life on the queen too, which I appreciate. Yeah. Cool. I play Bounding Echoes, Welder Helper. Oh, I do have the Proclamation. Right. It's a true statement. Let's see. If I accept 45 into her, it's going to be fine, I think. Hey, we get there. Even though I didn't do damage, just the infusions get it. Now, is this a kill from Reap? It sure is. Unfortunately. But that's okay. I think I ascend. This is what, 35 coming in next turn? I could infuse, of course. That is an option. But I think I need to respect the fact that I'm taking 41 next turn. Our queen is going to be sitting on 19 with 20, so not a lot. I think the right answer is to ascend the 25 here. We give up a Slay for it, but I think it's okay. It makes this turn reasonable, which matters, right? I can actually ascend the tank here. That's good. Yeah, here we're cooking now. I take the shelter here. 28, 28, 56, 25, 25. All right, we get a kill. Fine. I will take the Inspire trigger then. I don't need these echoes for anything. And I'm just gonna save the 10 HP middle. Sure. It's always Imp middle here. Sure is. I'd like to stop this damage coming in next turn, so I will do Fracture, Fracture in the back. I need to play March of Shields up top, I believe. And then I will just take the Inspire triggers up top. Yeah, it's worth it. Stats are value. This guarantees maximum turns here, which is important, I think. I'm going to put a Queen Zimpling in front up top now, because it saves 1 turn. Cool. And technically it just takes stats, which maybe I can get it over a certain point, which would be kind of cool. Right? Sure. I should put a Queen Zimpling in front here as well. Takes extra hits. Yeah, good. We'll see how many we get here. Oh, we get plenty. Well, we're fine. We're absolutely fine here. Go team. Yeah, cool. The Rage is not providing a ton of value at this stage, but it will provide more later, especially when I have more of them on the floor. Impressive with an infusion is not it. March of Shields? Nah, I don't think so. Rage Serum? No. Soul Siphon is interesting, but not really what I want to be playing here. We skip that. Looking for a Return Soul, please, video game. Would be kind of you. I go left here and hunt a lot of things from that magic shop, I believe. Yeah, cool. Missing removals is unfortunate, but fine. First Hell Pact. Any X-Costers? No. And there probably won't be any I take. I'll just grab the Encased Divinity, I suppose. It's fine. Remove Consume. I could do the Shelter. It's not terrible. But I would rather just make cards cheaper so I can play more of them. True. Remove Consume Shelter. It's a thought. It's a thought. Don't scoff. Plus 30 into that. I don't think so. Purge, no. Reroll this? Maybe? Probably? I think we're gonna scale attack plenty fast, so I reroll here. Holdover is exceptional. So here's the deal. You could hold over Tiresome Climb. Really powerful. The problem is, if I Tiresome Climb an ally, it hurts. I need to be, I think it has to be Holdover Hidden Passage, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that is the play here. We'll make it free and held over. Very good. I'll put a +10 into Proclamation, and I will buy a removal into, I don't know, something. The imps are free. I don't need to remove them in this deck, which is really good. The hidden passages are excellent. I don't remove cards. Just such a bizarre universe to exist in. They're all good. I sit on everything here. I'm going to be taking another 2 dupes, so I go pretty high. Yeah, we chill. Alright, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I have to take Ember here from Arcus. I'm pretty confident I dominate him, by the way. Bad turn for our friend. Yeah, bad turn for our friend Calcified Embers. I don't get to play it here because I'm playing my units. Thank you very much. What do I care about more, the Ember Drain or attacking with my Keeper next turn? It doesn't matter, actually. I'm thinking I always just Tiresome Climb Arcus, get that Daze rolling. Yeah, it's Queen middle. We accept the Daze. It's fine. I play Keeper up top. I Tiresome Climb the boss. And I play Queen Zimpling on the bottom. Shouldn't have done that. Draw first, you buffoon. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I know what you're thinking. Why would you do that? The answer is... great question. Truly, great question. Yep. Yep. Great question. I just hold over the Ascend on this turn. I don't want to increase the cost of shelter down below. Yep. What a strange decision on my part, huh? Very odd. We ascend the Hidden Passage, the 9/2 up there for a Slay trigger. It is a rally, so I'll play the Fortify up here. Get the stacking going. I will play another Queen's Impling middle to throw it. Take Reap into the boss here, it's fine. Cool. This is an unfortunate... I should have drawn first. That was a buffoon mistake on my part. If I just ascend this boss, we kill him. Or this dude, we kill him. True, I just send him. Technically doesn't die. Well, actually, here's the deal. You do Soul Crushing Guilt here. And then I ascend him. Actually, I just play everything up here and then ascend him. That's weird, but yeah, true. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. Thank you, Boon of the Blacksmith. Very cool. Finally see my imp at long last. Good. I ascend the tank for a double kill here. Cool. Yep. Let me just blast a man on middle. That's fine. Take my infusions up top. Sure. I'm missing a lot of value here, sadly. I should now draw my man. Yeah, cool. We've done it. I play my man. I then ascend him up. I do that to avoid this incant and the Ember Drain. Play Welder Helper. I can then ascend the... Yep, I can ascend the Sycophant, which is good for an extra Slay trigger. And now I simply accept a +1 on this Fracture in exchange for so much value on Daze. Cool. Yeah, cool, fine. This is the rally trigger, so we don't get to do it. I ascend Arcus. I need to be working on this now. Yep. True. All true. Let's see. There's no way I can get this kill in one, huh? Oh, there is, actually. Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. What are you talking about? Game is easy. And then I... don't play my imp. It's no longer relevant, sadly. Could play him up top, but it's not correct. No, we let it go. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. We're in a really good state here, is probably the best way I describe this. We have really good powering up. We're doing a lot of damage. This rage is going to start mattering more and more. I need to ascend my freaking queen up, huh? Yeah, check this, actually. We play the Queen's Impling here to take 11. Which is funny. I ascend the queen, we just evac queen now, and we start scaling top floor in a big way. Sure. Sure, dude, sure. Take the queen to the front here. It's not the most important unit. I ascend the champion, the boss, rather. Let's see, yeah. So we play Shelter first. I ascend the boss. Yep. We blast this man. We're good. We get it. Thanks to Daze combined with everything else. It's a very weird line. And it looks stronger after Arcus is probably the most important thing, I'll say. But truly, we have all the hits. We just have all of the hits. Echoes of the Past is a really good payout here. Because I'm not using my Echoes for much, and I have so many from Eternal Kinstone. Yeah, we click Echoes of the Past here. I don't really see myself taking other cards. I have 7 draw a turn thanks to Queen's Tale and the first draw relic, so I take Ember. Ember insulates me against the double keeper draw turn 1. Yeah, good call, good call. Also, I'm not playing all my cards, so it's good to do that. I have to go left anyway for the dupe. We'll look in the caverns first in case there's an overflow. There's not. Oh man, no, seriously. Drop Cage with Trap Shoot, Polyclaw. I can send a unit up with 5 days. I'm just going to click Trap Shoot because it's a really good card when you have Drop Cage already. We go Imperialist 3, for sure. Yep. We dupe the Keeper. Yeah. There's an argument to overstack the Queen on the floor and then ascend the stupid Welder Helper up, which is very strange to me, but also potentially very strong. That's weird. That's too weird for me, man. This is an interesting one. I could intrinsic something strong. Intrinsic Tiresome Climb. Where am I going next floor? Merchant of Magic. It's kind of a strange one. Take a Daze on turn 1. It's not bad, right? It's not terrible. Huh. Strange choice. I don't know. I think we're going to chill on this, actually. I don't feel like that intrinsic really helps that much. It's not like I can intrinsic my imp, which is really the unit. That's the thing I would want to intrinsic the most here. If I had something frozen, I might take that a little more seriously, but I think we move on from this state. Yeah. Fine. Armor Emblem. This is the Winged Horde, right? It is. The first turn has 4 units on it. I take damage from this, almost definitely. But we have the Queen. I think I can take this Armor Emblem. Queen is going to yeet a lot here, and it's going to be value. Give me an Imp on turn 1. No? Fine. It's fine. Do I play her middle? Again, yeah, double keeper draw, but we're insulated thanks to the Ember we took. I'm going to play the Queen Zempling first, and then we yeet one. I think I play bottom because I have access to the Imp right now. Right? I think that adds a lot of value here. We play double keepers up top. Eternal Kinstone them. It's a lot of incoming damage. But it's fine. Yeah, so interestingly, I play Keeper middle. And I ascend it. I could evac my Queen here, but I think that's potentially wrong. This is an unfortunate upgrade set. Double Wilt Wings upgraded. Ooh, buddy. Okay, so it's Queen bottom, and then... if I Queen bottom, I can keep her alive because of the Soul Crushing Guilt on one of these Wilt Wings, right? So I only take 31. She kills herself by throwing the Imp. So I think what you do is you do the Queen Zempling in front. Ah, that's actually really good, huh? We drop cage one of them. Yeah, this keeps her alive. I think I have to do Keeper, Ascend Keeper, and then I'm going to actually drop the money here, believe it or not. It's fine. We don't see the draws that make this work, but it's okay. We lose the queen. We sure do. We're going to have to then pivot into big value up top in a big way. Take the shelter first. Take the Echoes of the Past into the front unit here. And then we Proclamation to kill this unit. With the triple Echo Keepers of Echoes on the floor, we're going to be okay. We're strong is the thing. We're very strong. Queen's Infling dies middle, fine. Yeah, there's a lot of value here. Do I trade here? Man, there's a lot of incoming damage. I don't mind the 11, but this 20 is a little much. If I ascend this man, he hits me for 11 here. I think I ascend to the middle dude. It takes 10 to the pyre. I don't know. Let's see. Kill, 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 kill. Do I ever outrace this enough? The answer is no. Oh man, so many Wilt Wings. This is a ton of damage. I need to see my March of Shields to rearrange this floor. I think I have to trade 10 here, unfortunately. On the pyre. It's meta progress, but I think it's important. I need him not to die. Yeah, see, this is what I'm worried about, right? Draw me a card, please. It's a dead weight. Great job. Go team. Alright, what am I doing here? I don't need the Welder Helper anymore. Yeah, he actually dies on the Extinguish triggers here. I could just send up the back dude for a ton of days. I save that 10. He does die if I do this. Yeah, I can keep him alive one more turn. We're getting a lot here. I'm not going to take this pyre damage this time. I need to see March of Shields pretty badly here. Cool, March of Shields is the answer I wanted. Great job, go team. We just scale out of control here. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we kick the guy in back, and then with 5 days, does he die? No, we just actually leave this alone, right? Cool, yeah. Yeah, we leave that alone. You see what I mean with these triggers now, though, right? Like, we have an incredible amount of value here. And then honestly, I don't care about the rage stacks. I need to save this 15 life. Yeah, cool. Fine. Fine. I'm going to ascend the boss here, by the way. For sure. We get through this. No worries. He doesn't even swing because of how strong we are. I want to play this Calcified Embers at long last then. Cool. Play the Echoes then. Great job. Cool. Good. Go team. You can see how strong this gets with this many on the team. I even lost... What's her name? The Queen. I lost the Queen. I traded 10 here. I think it was important. I don't think Inflame is good enough to make the cut. It's too expensive and not good enough. Yeah, goodbye. No problems. Revenge of the Damned is interesting because it represents potentially a lot of echoes. I am going to a magic shop. Giving that a +10 is probably good enough. Yeah, actually, this is a really good Revenge of the Damned. This is valuable enough. I'll click this. Force Contamination is kind of funny too, but it's fine. Alright, we go to the right. I need to dupe one more time. What's in this temple? +30. Ooh, I could +30 that Revenge. I do see another Intrinsic. They're really working it on me here. Ashes of the Fallen. We click that every time. Just click that now, no problem. This dupe is always in another keeper. This is one of those cases where you just add another one of the floor and it gets exponentially stronger. -1s are huge value here. Yeah, -1s are big. If I just take Trap Shoot, this is a 4 days for 1 Ember with that Remove Consume. That's value. I'll click that. That's good. Put that -1 into it too. I don't need another holdover, but making it free is good. Cool. 20 in consume. Nah, I'm gonna re-roll this. Holdover. Interesting. Interesting. It might be March of Shields. We're gonna re-roll. I have so many cards, but I have 7 draw, and I really don't mind all the cards, which is really strange. I probably don't need this other hidden passage, but it is really powerful. I'm gonna re-roll this here. Impsicle is unnecessary. I'm gonna click Lost Luggage here, actually. Just see my imp sooner. 10 card draw is value. Yeah, we click that. I don't need Impsicle here. I'm gonna dupe another keeper. It's fine. And then what's this holdover into? Anything? There's a lot of stuff that's strong here, right? I think it is just March of Shields. It's better than most other cards here. Make it free. It's a really good purple. It could have been Echoes of the Past, but I don't think I need that. I will buy a removal. And it's going to be in this hidden passage, right? Yeah, I think it is just the hidden passage, actually. It's important to note my deck really thins out eventually. It gets to a really wild state. This is chased. I don't really care if he gets upgrades that badly. What if they gave me an intrinsic on anything? What would I put it into? What is the valuable intrinsic hit here? Oh, if I intrinsic this Bounding Echoes, I hit my entire opening hand. Yeah, that's pretty huge. I could take a +30 in this Revenge of the Damned, which is value. I should probably do this. Yeah, we're gonna have the Divinity Dazed a bunch. 145, I know what you're thinking. Just infuse an imp into another imp or something, but I'm not 170 strong, and I think I don't really care that much about the blank pages or whatever. It's fine. We'll move on at 145 out of 100. Yeah. Didn't it say someone won this run? Where are they? The highest person is on ring 7 here. Why aren't they showing up? Weird. All right, well, we're 145 out of 100. Let's go ahead and check this out. Okay. We're fairly disrespectful of Chased, but I think it'll be okay. This is a good hit for a bunch of stuff, right? Sure. It is Queen. Yeah, so Queen middle again. It's Queen's Impling here. because it's free. Cool. I play 2 keepers just directly top. Fine. I will put the Eternal Kinstone up there. I'm going to ascend the middle enemy here because he's scary. I'm going to drop... what? Dropping on Chase does not matter, right? Chase also has Purify at this threshold, which is funny. I'm going to drop the middle fellow here. And then I'm going to Soul Crushing Guilt the big man. Yeah. Good turn. Good turn. Still enough days, no problems. I play Keeper middle. Send him up. Play a Queen Zempling. Cool, and we start the scaling up top. Yeah, that's pretty good, huh? This lets another... again, I don't really care as much about the Branded Warrior infusion here. It does not matter that much for now. I ascend the 25 by 5 here. Cool. And I just infuse up top. May as well take the damage into Seraph. There's no reason not to. Right. Yeah, fine. Cool. Queen takes an Ember Drain. Oh no, it's unfortunate. I do see the Welder Helper. Big value. Cool. Double procs. Huge work. I want to ascend the Ember Drain dude off the floor here. That's good. I'm going to play this Proclamation middle every time, I think. It kills an enemy, which is value. I want to do Fracture Shelter up top. Cool. And I will send another Queen Zempling middle. Yeah, it's fine. Sweet. We are stable from this point. I think it's pretty good. Bounding Echoes, solid. Elder Helper comes in, cool. Queen Zempling comes in, cool. I ascend the Ember Wings here. We kill everything. I'm gonna pull the guy in middle forward. Start scaling attack stat on the back dude, plus 42. Big value there. Cool. And this is even with one missing, right? I don't see him until the next turn, I believe. Yeah. Oh god, there he is. Why would you show up on top deck there? Oh, lord. Okay, here's the deal. I need to... March of... I can't do my imp. I have double ascends if I want to get him on the floor right now. But I think what it is, it's actually I play him bottom. I ascend him up. And he chills on this floor. And then I ascend this back dude up. Back Light Wings for another slay, but more importantly, so he doesn't beat the crap out of my queen. Yeah, alright, fine. Yeah, the rage loss hurts here, but it's okay. I can now ascend this man into the floor. We get extra scaling. I take a really good Revenge of the Damned. Look at this scaling. Wow, that's like a plus 12, huh? Yeah, that's an incredible amount of stats. Wow. I'm going to drop the Pyre Wings here. And then take the scaling up top. Yeah. We're very strong. It should be Relentless now. Cool. Means I Soul Crushing Guilt Seraph here. Good. This also means I evacuate the queen. Yeah, it's evac queen time. I pull her to the front now. And then I fracture, fracture. And our floor should go mad with power here. Yeah, that looks pretty decent, huh? I'm gonna ascend. What? I should ascend this Light Wings off the floor, I think. I don't think he dies. Yeah, he doesn't, but it's okay. I'll take the Order Matters. I take Fracture, Fracture. Doesn't matter if he goes up. Doesn't matter where these go. It's Fracture, Fracture, Echoes. And then we get the kill here. Cool. A lot of rage gain. Yeah, we're fine. Ah, we see the Soul Crushing Guilt again. Very cool. I see the Trap Shoot. Very cool. I play Reap. I ascend on my own unit. And look at this floor. Oh, buddy, that's excellent. Dang. What a... I take 10 damage. The rage, that honestly matters a lot. And that's even on Chaste, so awesome. Cool. That was navigated. I think Chaste is harder than the Divinity because the Divinity is always on that floor. So, and I don't have to worry about the daze nonsense, right? Welder Helper turn 1. And a really good only double draw here. Good Bounding Echoes. Yes. Yeah, cool. I feel pretty strong about this. I'm going to play middle. It's 10 versus 14. I actually play bottom. True. True. It's a bad draw. It is fine, though. There's nothing I could have done there. Could just kill a man here, right? I'll take the infusion up top, it's fine. It's fine. Keeper has to go middle here, he lives. Good. I see a Trap Shoot, which is odd. Soul Crushing Guild has to go up top, that's important. I should save the 45 here on my queen. Good. Take an infusion up top. We're not strong yet. Oh, that's tough, huh? Welder Helper has to go bottom. There's just no way around that. We need to keep that thing alive. If I play Queen Zimpling middle, I can keep him alive one more turn, just narrowly. It's true. It's true. I should see an ascend in time. I should see an ascend. I finally see an ascend in time. Value. Bring the stronger one forward. 1 day's remaining, but I have my holdover. It's good. I will send another Queen Zimpling on bottom. And another on bottom. We need to start the infusions up top. I think I can get away with ascending one of these dudes. These dudes being the overcharged tanks. I can split this floor up a bit. I think he'll take a couple rounds up there but die. Good, it's fine. Other Bounding Echoes, good. Weight of Contrition up top. Thank you very much, Queen. You're doing excellent. I need to ascend on... Jeez, yeah, I need to ascend on... I take... 0. Just narrowly. Okay. This is a little scarier than I think anyone would like here. It's true. I have to evac the queen here, I'm pretty confident. Or I lose her. That's a lot of damage coming in, huh? Do I give up on the queen? Is it time? And I finally have the assembled branded warrior floor. I give up on the queen now? Yeah. We evac here. It's true. I evac here. I can't save her, can I? This is what, 32? I need to, if I can't save her, what do I do? And I mean, I kill Chains, which is good. And then Chains gives me the Vengeful Shard, which helps on this floor. This floor is the scary floor. This is multi-strike. We don't love multi-strike. If I can get her to throw this imp, we win this run. If I can't, we lose. So here's the question. I can daze the 20 by 2 here, saving 40. That means 32... Nah, she's super dead. No, wait, 32... Do the math, right? I will run these numbers. So if I daze the 40 by 2, which is the scariest enemy by far, we have 32 plus 14 plus 10 plus 28, 84. She has 67. Nope. Nope, we don't do it. We do not do it. So in that case, I could just play this imp every turn or draw, which is pretty reasonable, all things considered. And then we infuse up top because it's value, and I will take the daze on the Divinity here because it's value. Cool. Alright, goodbye, Queen. Alright, run got harder. Vengeful Shard middle, good. I need to ascend things off this floor. Yeah. Yeah, so I get a lot of days here. I also have the power of this Vengeful Shard. Don't just click it randomly. So, who do I pull to the front? Doesn't really matter. The stronger one in the front is good. We're clearing this wave. I can tiresome climb something for 4 days. It removes it. 4 days, and then it has 3 rounds into the pyre. I think it's got to be the Dark Wings here, right? Yeah, okay, so I just accept the Dark Wings hit. I'm always March of Shieldsing this man, of course. I'm always fortifying this man, of course. I ascend the Darkwing out with the tiresome climb here. We just send him, and it's okay. If I play the Vengeful Shard here, I mean, I do play the Vengeful Shard. I'm going to put the Welder Helper on bottom here. The free redraw. That's a good soul-crushing guild, huh? True. I don't have a lot of life on this floor is one of my big problems, and I'm spending so much time navigating the enemies here that I'm giving up a lot on the infusion front. I'm going to Vengeful Shard up top because it saves 1 hit, which I think matters. Cool. And I want to daze something next floor. So I want to daze this Wilt Wings, just get it out of there. Right? Yeah. And now I don't need to ascend anything at this stage. So I just ascend on the boss up top for daze turns and damage. Value. Cool. He walks up and dies. Good. Cool. We're clearing it. I think the right choice is now to ascend the winged conduit off the floor. It doesn't really represent a lot of value to do that though, right? It's true. This is what, 20, 40? I can play the imp middle and it dies. It is a free redraw, which I like. I'm going to pull one of the stronger ones forward, I think. Or the one with more HP forward, anyway. Value, I think. Okay. I want to just play a bunch of crap on this floor now and start the infusion process. So we're going to do that. I'm just going to pump numbers here. And I think that's going to be worth it. Take this shelter here for 18. Hell yeah. Cool. We need to just make sure we answer Relentless at this stage, which is not free. I could kill one of these absolvers. I could kill an absolver. I'm going to play the Welder Helper down below. It's a free redraw. It's a really good hit on Revenge of the Damned. I want to play this up top because it's an enormous amount of scaling. And it saves 20 HP. We love to see that. This is my Relentless floor coming up. I think I beat the hell out of it. Take another daze and we're okay. I could, if I play both fractures into one of these absolvers, it saves. Oh man, that's so much value lost. I'm just gonna play him top. It is correct. It's an enormous game. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. We get it. We did it. Great job. Welder Helper, here you go, bud. Send it, send it. Yeah, it's fine. These are good uptrades. Yeah, alright, so the Keeper floor makes it. Cool. Go team. Well played. Awesome. Alright, let's send it. That was a pretty good run. It was actually really fast for me, too. Only an hour and 17 minutes, huh? Alright, let's click this and go. Awesome. Great. Good job. That's 47 rage. Don't underestimate the Branded Warrior infusion on this line when you overstack the floor like that. It's pretty solid. Cool. And I definitely have not played this run before, but it was really strong, so it was just similar to another run that I started with on the modded series, so that's cool. Anyway, I'm interested in that person who apparently won but didn't show up on the map. I guess it doesn't leave a corpse if you win, right? All right, let's go to the challenge. I want to see that person's line. Okay, yeah, our score is way higher than theirs. I think this is a Seraph kill. Yeah, this only took 55 shards. So in this world, this person did not identify the line that makes them feel confident into the Divinity. Let's see what they did, right? They took the drop cage, of course. I think this start with drop cage is insane. They have Rally Imperialist 2. They never saw Endless for the Welder Helper. They only have one Keeper. Double stack Soul Crushing Guilt. Holdovers on the Tiresome Climb. It's a good pick. Holdover in Flame is pretty rough here. Okay. So I don't think this is bad, and this may have actually been able to... No, this couldn't go to the Divinity. I think you get run over, right? You never saw the Ashes of the Fallen? Or I suppose you didn't have the money to buy it on Ring 8? Yeah, that's tricky. This is a non-divinity win, so it doesn't. It's not quite something that counts for me. But you can kind of see how it almost gets there. It has the ideas, but doesn't really do what you need. Let's move on. I gotta find the person who actually lost this run and submitted it originally. We see the endless self-infused welder helper. I did consider it, but I don't think it was. It didn't obviously wasn't necessary in the end. Let's see, this is Imperialist 3. Yep, saw an Awoken's Rail Spike. That's cute. Played a bunch of random spells. Sure, okay. Took the Rail Hammer instead of the Queen's Tail. It's an interesting take. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. Sorry, I just moved in my chair a little bit there, so I maybe made a sound. I'm a little surprised this died. Right? Tiresome Climb, Hidden Passages. I think the only way this dies, in my opinion, is if you have too many cards. So if the Weathered Coldstones is a little aggro on the draw here, I don't think I would have taken that. And then maybe you didn't line up the Dazes on Arcus, because Arcus is the hardest boss here if you're going the Keeper line, and in your case you're not. Double multi-strike, it's not bad. Obviously it isn't necessary. I was more concerned with HP and potential overstacks, but yeah. I think maybe hunting the second multi-strike here was incorrect, and then thinking that you could play a line that was just Shardtail Queen in front of a single Keeper, that doesn't win. Is an important consideration. It doesn't work. You need to play double Keepers plus something up top, and then the Queen on the lower floor would get it. Sadly, this run does not let you get both Rage and Welder Helpers, so you don't get the Rage Imp and the Armor Imp. If you could get both, what you would really like to do is you would love to do the, what is it? Rage into Welder Helper line could make this get there. Just 3 hits is enough with the Rage scaling and the eventual Ashes of the Fallen. But without the Rage Imp, this number doesn't get there on its own. And at this point, he's basically just a vessel for Rage, right? His ability isn't providing enough value. So it's interesting. I can see how this falls apart. A lot of this is about piloting Arcus. I think this could have gotten through it. So, okay, let's move on. Interesting takes. Golden Vault over Drop Cage. Advanced Prototype over, what was it, Queen's Tail, or what was that other relic? Railhammer. Some strange choices in general. Penitent Remains. There's a lot of question marks here in my opinion. And you kind of fall apart. Oh no. And you have multi-strike Kenho's Carapace. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. This fellow is very bad. You had a Queen Zimpling infused in a Branded Warrior. Yeah, some concerns here. I could see how this falls apart pretty easily. Yeah, for sure. 115 into Ring 5. Yikes. We have another person taking, wow, Kenho's Carapace infused with First of Kin. It's tough. Self-infused Queen Zimpling. This is one of those, I feel like this person was just trying to take as many shards as possible to get the highest score, and just got absolutely sent to the Shadow Realm by the run, right? This is, you can't disrespect this hard. This run is not that powerful. Yeah, fair enough. Let's see, this person didn't make it very far, died on Ring 4, took the multi-strike. I think that is probably a seals the deal. Yeah. This is the person who originally submitted it and then died multiple times replaying it. So let's see what this person did. This is the real person. I think this is the person who actually submitted it, so I want to give them the time of day here. All right, Imperialist, you made it past Daedalus. Cool. Railbeater with Branded Warrior. Okay. So here's the deal. This works. You see 2 multi-strikes on this run. This works. But what this tells you, you have to click Rage Imp, not Welder Helper. If you're going to go a Hellhorned line here, you absolutely need the Rage Imp. And then, so what you do then is you do Railbeater infused with Branded Warrior behind the Queen, right? And then you play a plus 25 Rage Imp with Endless in front of the Queen, and that thing tanks for you. and you try to do your best. It's a little sketchy here, in my opinion, simply because it could work, right? It could work. It might get there. It's a completely different version of this run with the draws. You have a ton of dazed in this run, so you might be able to body enough enemies to sort of set up your floors to be in a good position, right? You might be able to pull that off actually. But you have to have the rage imp instead. I mean, at this stage, you generate no rage. Your rail beater does no damage. And I see you took the echo transfer and are attempting to duplicate it, but I don't think this is going to scale you fast enough. Your redraws are 30 damage, so your rail beater does 40 by 2. It doesn't scale. It doesn't get to the point where it wins. Yeah, so you have to take the rage imp if you're going to think about going this line. Now, you may ask, why did I click Welder Helper? What about Welder Helper is made me click it instead of Rage Imp in this run? And the truth is, the drop cage coupled with the fact that I had an early Keeper of Echoes, right? Or an early Wurmkin banner specifically. I had the chance to see Keeper. Or even Shard Soul Carver would have gotten there, right? You create a super overstacked sort of Inspire floor. So the Wurmkin banner plus the fact that I had Imperialist and all the movement cards in the start meant that I felt really confident that Queen could sit on her own floor for a while. Right? And I think that ended up being true. Absolutely. So even on the floors, even when she ended up just dying, she did her job early on. She held down the fort long enough to assemble the squad up top. At that point, that squad is outscaling everything as long as you inspire it. So my line just looks very different. But yeah, you have to identify what you're going to do on this run, right? Based on your upcoming banners and your approach. You may have looked at Ring 3 and saw the Hellhorned banner and expected something like this. It's hard to know, right? I don't think I would have done that because you're looking at answering that question right away. So you're Ring 2. And I knew I was going to a Wurmkin banner, which meant I had a pretty good shot of seeing something here that would want echoes, in which case Queen lives on her own. So, yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Anything else of interest? I think one thing you did that's a little interesting to me is you didn't take cards that kept you open to infusion lines, right? I mean, you actually did take this Keeper, right? You just didn't lean into it. You decided against that, which is a little interesting. But yeah, you have a lot of uninfused stuff, which I think hurts your ability to play into Keeper. Yeah, this obviously is an early death, so it's not particularly well refined right now, but that's fine. So, yeah, I can see this. This line does not do enough damage to get past it. Also, don't click that multi-strike trial. Jeez, ow. It's tough. All right, I'm not going to keep reading every single one of these 15 people. I wanted to just find the player. Let's look at mine now. Okay, the run is a victory at 145 shards. Feels good. All right, so like I was saying, Welder Helper, because I expected some kind of an Inspire line, I created 4 of these dudes and just sent them all up to the top floor, assembled the squad, and went from there. We had an obscene amount of movement on this run. Just leaning into the drop cage is unbelievable here. The March of Shields value is huge. Giving this holdover actually really big brain in my opinion, because this means that I could always just move the one that had the most life to the front. You saw on the Divinity, I was skating by, I was like, oh, I don't know about this, and I would just be like, all right, we'll just send this dude to the front and we're good. And we had some sketchy turns there where it wasn't really sure if we're gonna make it or not, and that's always tough. Early on I prioritized infused cards to keep the dream alive of an infusion line. Honestly, though, self-infuse is way stronger on this Keeper of Echoes, but we didn't see a second Keeper of Echoes, and I spent all 3 of my Hell Vents duping this one. And the truth is, I actually think the branded infusion mattered, because that was an extra 80 to 90 damage per hit on the floor, which is 8 hits. I mean, that's an extra like 600 we were seeing on the Divinity in Relentless from that, which, okay, maybe it didn't matter that much, all things considered. But I think it mattered on the mini bosses. We would have taken damage here and there if I didn't have it. It mattered. It competes a little bit. It's not perfect. This is definitely not a perfect setup. If you had given me the perfect setup, it would have been Steelworker, right? Oh, buddy, Steelworker on this would have been clean, but we never saw it. We just didn't. Shardsoul Carver would have made it too big. It would have been annoying. You wouldn't have been able to start with 2 on the floor, which is tough. And then what else could it have even been? I suppose Self-Infused would have been good, I think. I would have also taken almost any of the rares, right? I could kind of go on and on, but I think suffice it to say, I think he needed something, and this did matter enough. So yeah, I didn't want to go too high on shards here because I was a little concerned about Seraph's waves, and I didn't see enough value personally from blank pages or Shard of Divinity on this run. Like, it wasn't going to make or break anything. So I decided, we'll just take what we need and we get value from. And we did, right? We did. The plus 30 on Revenge, it slaps. This is such a good pickup. I was happy to take it. The intrinsic bounding echoes with the lost luggage meant I had a really big turn where I could infuse everything. Really good. I just took a bunch of daze cards. Trap Shoot is incredible here. Hidden Passage is true. Hidden Passage and March of Shields are truly the real saviors of this run, I think. But yeah, just a lot of really good infusions and just strong plays. Eternal Kinstone's huge. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff. We saw really good relics too, by the way. Drop Cage out of the start. That first Horde had Queen's Tail and Railhammer. Unbelievable. Wow, unbelievable. And I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that this pick was correct. It mattered a lot. Yeah, it just, period, end of story. This was the correct take. Especially since we didn't see a Steelworker, right? We didn't see that Steelworker, so we wouldn't have had the big payout. It would have been acceptable at best. So that's cool. A lot of good hits. A lot of really good hits overall. The Ashes, excellent. That helped Welder Helper Friend a lot. I was definitely considering duping the Imp, all things considered, to get the extra scaling and the extra throw, but with Ashes I didn't have to, which was excellent. Truly excellent. A little bit of a wonky run, but, assemble the squad. You just win with that. So I don't have much else to say. I think I've talked a lot in this because there were so many people. And so I will let you go. This brings us up to a 22 win streak on the series. Love to see it. And yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.